All right, good morning, everybody. Just gotta set up one more thing here. Okay, so today we got a couple things. BDTX obviously looking the best, ranging from we started down here around $2 and we've made our way up past $4. Now we're actually all the way up to 4.59. CNTG's not looking terrible. It's got a decent amount of volume. It still has an okay amount of volume, but it's been trading pretty flat. So I don't know if we're gonna do much with this, but it did range from 89 cents all the way up to $1.72. So there is that possibility that we do see the run here on this. We got DRMA currently sitting down really, really low, actually lower than like most of the price action today. So $1.73 at the bottom here to 226 at the top. If we do see this start to run again, this could be good. AVTX been range bound for most of the morning. It's actually hard to look at. This stock has gotten completely beaten up. So yeah, our range is pretty slim on this, 53 cents all the way up to 68 cents. What I like about this is the potential for it to come back because it took such a nasty fall. It was trading around $4 or $5. It had a price target of $9 or $10, and now its price target's like 75 cents. So we could see that move back up to 75 cents, but we'll have to wait and see. SRGA sitting pretty low here, 24 cents. With a high there of 41. So again, something that's sitting pretty low right now, right on support. So we might see SRGA pick up on open. And ACIU here is opening up right now, and it's looking a little bearish. But I mean, if we bounce off this 218 level, we could see it start to actually move back up pretty good. So I do want to keep an eye on this as well. So BDTX is currently dropping. SNTG or CNTG, sorry, is moving up quite a bit from this 107 already up to 120. DRMA is not doing anything. AVTX, nothing we can see anyway. Yeah, nothing there. And ACIU here does look like it's going to hold here, so I think I am going to actually take a play off this. So we're going to go ACIU. We're going to be going for about 220. We're going to be going for 245 for a PT with a 214, 215 stop. We'll give it 215 for a stop. We don't need a ton of room on this. If you have to get a little higher than 220, that's fine, but you shouldn't really have to. ACIU. BDTX holding here. Looks like it might go. CNTG is down as well. Since we're back down with CNTG, I'm actually going to run into a CNTG here about 108, 109. It's the low is 106. Yeah, so about 108 would be great. Gonna go for like 140 with it. Kind of a far price target, but we might hit that. And a 104. What does 104 put us at? We kind of need to be like 103 for a stop. 103, 102. Kind of a big, yeah, kind of a big thing. So if you could get lower on an entry than 108, that would be preferable. ACIU just moved all the way up to 226. So if you were in at 220, 226 is a really good spot to take at least a little bit. DRMA is not doing anything. CNTG's 108, 109 area. So we're pretty close to where we want to be on this. If we could get lower, obviously that's what we're aiming for. BDTX is falling to the VWAP line, which is kind of where we want to be looking to take a play off this. I don't know if we're going to get another shot at that 378 line, but we'll wait and see. So we're watching these three right now. CNTG's back up to 109 after hitting 107. All right, we're 111. If we hit 112, I'm probably going to take some. Trimming, CNTG, 112, 113, whatever it is, 114. I'll take it any day of the week. That's a nice little pop. 115. Okay. Perfect. We're at 160. This is still going. I already scaled it. I'm going to have to scale it more now. So trimming CNTG 118-ish. Not bad. Not a bad little pop there. BDTX coming back down, so we might have another shot at it. ACIU here is down to that 1 or 219 area. DRMA is moving up a little bit. Nothing great. AVTX still bouncing around within a cent or two. And SRGA is down to the bottom band again. Like I said, if this starts moving, it could be a good thing to try. But until then, we're probably just going to have to wait and see. Because I don't want to touch this unless it's actually going. Nice pop there, 127. Make sure you're trimming more. We're doing good on this. Hitting VWAP would be the next scale out, even if it's pretty close to where you got some before. BDTX showing signs of selling pressure down here at 392. We still kind of want, I mean, like it's touching the bottom band, so this is kind of the area you'd want to get in at, right? So we're probably looking on the high end at 390 and the low end at 380. So this is going to be a BDTX trade. We're going to go for about 390-ish. We're going to go for 450 with a 375 stop. So the lower your entry, the better, obviously. BDTX. CNTG is looking pretty bullish still. AVTX nasty drop, so it looks like it's a continuous drop today. We got NQ and ES up. Nice drop there, so we could have gotten filled anywhere on this range. I got a pretty decent entry. Come on. Yep. Yeah, I'm still not really willing to move my stop down too much. I'm going to move it down to 370. Got a good fill on BDTX. Moving SL down a bit to 370. I could move it a lot further down, but I'm not going to because I feel like I don't want it to break through that support. I kind of want to hold up here at 387. In fact, I'm already up 10 cents, which is more than a 1-to-1, so I'm actually going to trim BDTX 387. Considering that like that's below where we wanted to be for entry, and that's still a price target. That's how good my fill was there, which is fantastic. For 390 here, 393. CNTG is up at 124 again. ACIU's not doing a whole lot yet. Arab halted. Let's take a look at Arab. Yeah, that's not looking too bad. Let's chart this out while we're here. Okay. So Arab's open. We're sitting pretty low on it right now. I do want to try another Arab play. 550. We're going to go for 650 with a 530 stop. Let's do it. 530. We'll give it 20 cents. Lots of opportunity here. Make sure you're taking some profit while I'm trying to figure out this line here. Trimming, Arab, 610-ish. Because we're already up a decent amount. And it could come back down on us pretty quick. CNTG is pushing past that 130 zone. We're seeing this 135. So trim again. Doing CNTG 135. Looking good, looking good. BDTX stops us out on the remainder there, so I think I'm walking away with a negative on this one. Yeah, slightly negative. Not too bad. Did I get filled? So that's okay. It is what it is. I got a really good fill on the entry, so I can't really complain about my exit being a little lower than I wanted it to be. Okay, so we're holding this 135 area. I do expect this to come back down, so wouldn't be holding on to too much here. How do you get a hold of me on Discord? Yes, sir. Hang on. Okay, how about... There you go. Okay. Yeah, that's coming down a little bit. BDTX. I don't know where this is going to bottom out at, so I'm just going to leave it be for now. We're going to have to do some research here. It could be bottoming out right here, though. 356, 355. Right on the 20 on the 5-minute. Yeah, nothing else really worth playing right now. Arab's down pretty good from that. Well, it hit 625 on the top there, so not a bad move, but I'm hoping we don't stop out on the rest here. We can keep this train going. We got a full room today. CNTG coming down a little bit. BDTX is hitting a bottom here on the support, hopefully, but we'll see. Yeah, right. Pressure's on. All right, Arab's holding still. ACIU. Yeah, we're kind of getting some barcode action right now, but it doesn't look like it's going to break down, so that's the good news. We're still stuck in this for a while, though. We've only gotten a little bit of profit out on this. Actually, we got quite a bit. Considering the range on this, like, the 6 cents we got's pretty good, but I'm hoping we get more. Still waiting to see if we hold on this line on BDTX. We do not, so we're going to continue down with that. CNTG's at 135 again. We're hoping to break out from here, but I'm seeing too much weakness here. I don't know how far we can get with this without actual, like, proper pullback, maybe back down to 112. It's also kind of wishful thinking because I'd like to pick up more shares, but we will see. We will see. And Q all over the place. Look at that pump. 14,970, and now we're down to 14,918. That's like a 60 coin drop there. On the 15 minutes, BDTX is almost on the 9 EMA. On the 5, body is holding above that support, which is a good sign. So Arab didn't stop us out. It's back up, hit a new high here, 650. Make sure you trim some up there. Something around that price point is going to be great. ACIU made a little bit of a move here. CNTG is coming back down. That's exactly what I expected to see. I didn't expect us to even see this 138 pump. I was expecting to see us back down to that 122 at the least. Yeah, on the 5-minute, this is holding here, and quite honestly, this was quite the pullback, so I think I'm going to try BDTX play again. 350, we're going to go for 450. I don't think we need more than 10 cents this time. I don't want to see it, well, yeah, we need 335. Because I want to make sure we break a new low before we cut. Arab holding 620s. ACIU with a nice pump there to 229. So again, you know what? If you're up even a little bit more than you were before, make sure you take it on this because we don't know how high this is going to go. I hope it goes a lot higher, but we're hitting resistance here, and we've got resistance at 232, so keep that in mind. So, firming, ACIU, 230-ish. CNTG dropping a little bit, BDTX at 349. This is where I'm going to take that entry. Arab looks like it wants to make a push. Gotta keep an eye on this one. ACIU, I'm kind of thinking we could make that 231, 232 push, but a lot of selling pressure up here, not a lot of volume, so got to be a little careful about that. I don't know how much higher we'll get. BDTX breaking down. We did break a new low technically, but it didn't stop us out, so kind of a weird situation it put us in. There's the CNTG drop we were talking about. Remember, want this to come down to at least 112. 107 is a possibility. I don't really expect it to see it that low. I do think 112 though. So CNTG, 112. Yeah, this is too much room though, going 112 to 107. Like we can't account for this entire gap, so this could be a risky play. 112, we're gonna go 130. You know what? Maybe 140 with a 109 stop. That's about the max I can give this. So we have a little bit of room here, not a ton. Okay. Nice little pump. So we saw us down to 113, which isn't terrible. Back up to 117. We're only giving this like 3 or 4 cent stops, so make sure you're taking profit here at 120 for sure if you're in. Because that's about 7 cents profit. BDTX didn't stop us up, but it came real close and it's back up now. We saw this up to 367, so make sure you take some profit. Trimming BDTX, 366-ish. Something right on that resistance is good. Arab still holding that 360 zone, so we're not worried about that. ACIU did push past to 235, so again, you know, that's another 5 cents, not bad. CNTG is still moving back up to that 120 zone. BDTX holding that 350 zone right now. Arab breaking 6. Nothing else worth looking at right now. With the exception of maybe Cal. Nope, looks like crap. We have a couple other things up there. What a grind. Look at that. 340 to $4. So this could be something we want to keep an eye on. There's not a lot of data to go off of, so I might not trade it. There's Palt. Again, a grind. Price action on this one doesn't look great though, and the range on it is a little lackluster, so I'm gonna leave this one be. Alright. Yeah, this one's not bad. 20 to 23 is not great. It's really not great. But you know what? It's the better of the options we've seen so far, so I'll keep it. ACIU's back down. Now we could be looking at a re-entry here at 224. I kind of don't really want to pick some more up till 219 though. But I still have enough to not really worry about it. CNTG is still holding that 120 zone, so we need to break past this 123 resistance. BDTX coming back down. Will it stop us out this time? That is the question. earned at 20 cents could be good. I don't think you're going to make a ton of money off it, but you could probably bring it back up to about 23. Yeah, there's not a lot here for me to like come up with support and resistance lines or any of that sort. Guess we're just going off some past data here, like potential areas. Not like it's super helpful right now while it's climbing anyway, but CNTG coming back down a little bit. Looks like we might go for another bounce on the bottom here. ACIU looks decent. Arab back at $6. Did drop down to 580. Arab making a climb. We're almost at 640 again. Wouldn't mind taking a little bit more profit around 680. Get pretty low here. 336, 33.35. So we're stopping out on the rest of Arab here. Or not Arab, BDTX. Do we walk away with a little bit here? Okay, walked away with the tiny bit. I don't know if it'll cover it should cover the fees. Fees are only $80. But we'll see at the end of the day if it actually covered it or not. Soft landing thesis. There's no such thing as a soft landing. Not with the feds. Your soft landing is like falling out of a plane into a lake. It's still gonna hit you like concrete, but it's theoretically softer. BDTX is not really looking like it's climbing at all yet, but that could change. CNTG comes back down a little bit. Looks like it does want to keep going. Arab's coming down a little bit. Yeah, pretty much. That's their soft landing. They say that kind of stuff not to spark fear, because fear will probably just result in like riots, and that does not help the cause at all. Whole country could be on fire. They'd be like, no, it's fine. It's a controlled burn. We're just cleaning up all the garbage. ENVX, let's take a look at that. $15. It's a tiny bit outside the price range, but it's not too bad. The range isn't like great on it. It's okay though. What's the news? U.S. Army order for battery cell. Ooh. 13, $14 pre-market. The cells would be used to power a soldier's central power source called the Conformal Wearable Battery. Dude, if we make like actual mechas, I'm joining the army because that's what I want to do. I want to drive like a giant robot. That sounds like fun. Of course, the American Army, though, not the Canadian Army. We don't have the budget for something like that. Nothing's really moving right now. CNTG's back up, so that's good, but we're hitting resistance here at 122. Maybe my 123 line is off. What did I base this off of? Because, yeah, right now it looks like 122. Hmm. Well, there's a little bit of potential support or resistance here. Quite a bit here. It's not really a firm line here, but you could probably get away with arguing it there. maybe there. ERT not doing anything. Arab's still doing its thing. CNTG hasn't broken out yet. BDTX is still kind of just range bound in this weird area, not really doing a whole lot of anything. It did climb quite a bit today, so it coming down is probably, pretty normal, but still kind of boring. Waiting for the next leg on Arab. Back up to 121, pushing for 122 here. We need to break through 122. All right, we're finally breaking through 125. I'm going to trim a little bit more. Okay. Arab still holding 6. BDTX breaking down further. ACIU coming back down to what? 219. At 219, I'll pick up some more because I think I can make some money off that, but not any higher though. I mean, maybe 220. ACIU 219. We're gonna go for that 230 zone, I guess, with a 215 stop. What do we have before 215? Actually, we could probably honestly move that up to 216 because I don't really want to risk a lot on this. I feel like there's really not much point. I don't think it's gonna break down from here. So 221. So I'm looking at probably like 223 to take the first little bit of profit. It's not a lot of profit, but I'll take what I can get. BDTX potential reversal candle here. Not a very big one though. Not we'll have to see. Hmm. Yep, not a lot of movement. Arab's heading down a little bit here. Yeah, not a lot. I did get into ACIU. Yep. Just waiting on that 120 or 223 PT now. First one anyway. CNTG's not doing anything. Oh man. I mean, like the good news is we're taking more trades than yesterday. The bad news is I feel like we're not making nearly as much profit. They've all been like really small trades, except for CNTG, which has been pretty good. Home sales and consumer confidence in 3 minutes. Nice, nice. Hmm. Well, hopefully that gives us a little bit of a boost or something, because this is getting boring. What are we at today so far? 15K. So we made our goal at least if we don't get any other trades done, but I kind of hope we do. CNTG with a nasty drop after hitting that 220 or 125 zone. ES price action. It's been trading kind of flat. It looks like it's waiting for news to make up its mind on what direction it's going. Oops. I don't mean to click that button. Sometimes you gotta take Toro off to actually look at stuff. Yeah, we've been on a nice downtrend recently. I think we still have a little bit more room to drop, though. It's kind of hard to say. Um, yeah, I would say like if the news comes out and it's as expected or bad, it'll probably head down. It would have to be pretty good to, I think, push this up. I don't think we're going to be bullish today. What's NQ doing? NQ is pushing pretty hard today, though. So we have a little bit of a divergence here because NQ is making a push and ES is really not doing a whole lot yet. So guess we'll see. Guess we'll wait and see what happens. Maybe ES follows suit. We do have resistance here at 43.87. I got to draw some more lines because I took most of my lines off. Last one I had was 44.34. So ACIU is finally hitting our first PT, so that's good. Trimming ACIU 223. Made it like a whole 4 cents there. CNTG actually didn't stop us out, but that was pretty darn close actually. BDTX still looking like it's more bearish than anything. Arab not doing anything. We've got IRNT's not doing anything. ENVX hasn't really moved a lot. I feel like every time I look at this, it's 1480. Kind of hoping we got a little bit more movement out of it. Confidence is way up. Let's see if that manages to move ES. Consumer confidence way up. Shouldn't be, but good to know people have a false sense of security, I guess. Did you hear Putin's lined up Belarus with nukes? Let me tell you something about consumer confidence in Putin. Would not put it past him to fire. And that's, I'm sure that'll drop consumer confidence quite a bit. We need to take some profit here on ACIU here. Remaining ACIU. 235. Wow, that's a huge jump. Where are we going here? 240? Oh my god. Whoa, 240. Okay. That like doubled the play here real quick. ES's reaction to the news is a toilet flush. Will NQ follow suit with that, or is it going to continue to climb? Yeah, it looks like it's starting to come down. There's a lot of selling pressure up here in 5 minute, but yeah, 15 minutes not looking much better. We'll see. We'll see what happens with ES. So far, it's not looking great. It is still ACIU. Looks like it wants to keep going here. How have we not halted on this? Let's just move like 20 cents out of nowhere. Like I'll take it. 245. Yeah, I couldn't make up my mind quick enough if I wanted that or not. I should have taken it though. 245. I don't think we're not supposed to be up this high. This is like uncharted territory here. CNTG is going to stop us out on the remainder, which is fine. We got away with quite a bit of profit there, so I'm not worried about it, but kind of sucks. We did break into... Did we break a new low here? Not really. No, we didn't break a new low, so there's still a chance CNTG comes back. We could be looking at taking a play down here, but it would be pretty risky, so I think I'm going to let it be unless I see a break back above the 200 and hold. Oh, NQ's starting to climb. Is ES climbing too? Okay. Had a little bit of a flush there, but it looks like it might be coming back. Now, is that going to mean we're going to close bullish for the day? I couldn't tell you. I don't think so, but guess we'll have to wait and see. ACIU coming back down. CNTG's not doing much. BDTX is not doing much either. Arab's coming down a little bit. DRMA's, we could just close down that. And probably IRNT as well. ENVX not doing much either. Yeah, okay, well, kind of boring, but at least ACIU kind of moved. That was interesting. Well, we're 3% on the day, so that's not bad. 16K. I still got to trade futures at some point as well. Are we missing anything? Okay, let's take a look at Calc again. Nope. Kara. Well, that just did nothing but come down since we last looked at it. We've got ACIU, we've got Arab. What about NXUP? No. SPR is a fat no. We have earned. Oh, whoops. I meant to type in earned, but we've seen this. We've seen Palt, but we can take another look at Palt. AUUD. Whoop, too many U's. Yeah, I don't like that either. ABTX. No. Nothing. Okay, well, guess we're stuck with what we got. ACIU looks like it's setting up for a secondary run here, which is kind of funny considering this looked like it was doing absolutely nothing down here, and then all of a sudden, here we are at 240, so. BDTX, still don't like the way this looks. I still don't want to take a play at this. ES back down a little bit, and Q's following suit. Our R2R trading Facebook page is like blowing up, and I was just summarizing what JPow said last week, and it's got like 90 comments, and everybody wants Trump back. That's hilarious. Just a bunch of random people. TIBC, let's take a look at that too. Yeah, I honestly, I don't think it's Trump that they want the market back the way it was. They want the economy back the way it was. But I mean, just because Trump was in during that time doesn't mean it was because of Trump. But who am I to argue with their logic? They want Trump back. That's I'm not even an American citizen, so what can I say? TIBC is not that bad, actually. I kind of like the way this looks. It's got a nice climb going on. Kind of hard to chart, but it's not impossible. Yeah, somewhere around there you're going to find support. Kind of tough to say exactly where. You could say probably there, but could be right here too. Yeah, we'll keep both those lines. Yeah, I think pandemic markets were a gift. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with Trump, and I don't think this has much to do with Biden. I think Biden's made some really silly mistakes, but can't even really blame Biden for it, can you? He's just reading his cue cards. $240, $245. I don't know if we're gonna get higher than 240. Damn it! I had a second opportunity and I totally missed it to take a 245. Just gonna have like a order set here. Last comment, didn't have a problem when Trump was in office. Need him back again. MAGA. The hell's oh, Make America Great Again. Got it. Make America Great Again. Yeah, I hope that's what MAGA stands for. I don't know what else it would be. Yeah, we're probably gonna get flooded with MAGAs. So these comments, like, people just don't make much sense. Please print more money and just put it in your pocket. Good job. You're fired. Be good at what you do. I feel like that was a lot of different thoughts all in one go. $0.20. Yeah. This isn't. It's too high for me right now. I need this to come down, and it doesn't look like it really wants to. They're very close to cutting us out here, but not really doing a whole lot. We've got ACIU not doing anything. No, I'm not talking to YouTube. I'm actually I'm on our Facebook page because I run our Facebook page. And we just like there's tons and tons here. I wonder if I can just copy this and can I put it like right? I don't know if this will work or if you have to be like logged in as me. But this is the post I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I posted. It's been tons and tons of Trump lovers. In fact, there's one person who's got a picture of Trump's face painted with the American flag. I'm attracting those kind of people with that post. It's funny, to say the least. It's funny. It's funny to watch people and how their mind processes things. So we've moved on from shopping list and bacon reviews, and now we're on to the R2R Facebook page, watching what people say. That's how slow trading has been, at least for the last little while. President's policies have a huge effect on the economy. Yeah, definitely. That's why I was kind of saying, like, I don't think Biden played all of his cards exactly how he should have, especially with the pipelines and stuff, and Trudeau really didn't help with that either. Um, but again, I really don't think it's not everything to do with the president. I think half the problem with Trump is he just couldn't like shut up and sit down and do what he was told, and I think that's why he was kicked out for the most part. Where Biden, that's like all he knows how to do. So I think he's perfect for the government position. Yeah, that's exactly what I do with reading stuff because the day is slow. It's what I do. I got to keep myself entertained. Otherwise, I start taking stupid trades, and I don't want to do that. So I go on Facebook. I read my Twitter posts and comments and stuff. I'll go on Instagram. Surf the web. It's a good strategy. Anything to keep you kind of busy. Kind of upset I missed this 245 zone in ACIU twice, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't think BDTX is coming back today. I think this is going to continue to drop. CNTG, I think that I think we missed our opportunity here actually. We should have been playing this from the break of the 200. So like 109 to maybe 111 at the top. We're at 115, 116, 117. So we could have made another little play on CNTG here. We could still do it if it comes back down as 112 area. We could try that 112 again and see what happens. But I really only have like 15 minutes left. Well, more like 10. So I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think we're gonna see that drop, and then it's probably not gonna move fast enough for me to want to jump back in. NQ is down quite a bit. ES is holding on to the zone really well. So I got lots of liquidity between this area here. Like right here. Got lots of liquidity so far. Yeah, CNTG is not going to give us an entry. ACIU's not doing much. Arabs back down, stopping us out on the remainder, which is again, I think it's fine, right? We didn't take another entry on Arab. Nope, just the one. Yeah, so we're good. We got quite a bit of profit out of that. Nothing new on the scanner. Yeah, TIVC cutting back down a little bit here. So we're finally getting a pullback on TIVC, but it's gonna be a little too late for me. But again, this does look pretty good. I do like this 20-cent price range because you really only need a couple cents to make some good profit off it. ACIU, I don't think we're gonna get another push to 245 in the next 10 minutes either. CNTG, we just missed our opportunity. Our entry should have been like right here, right there. That would have been the entry. Yeah, nothing else really going on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, BGTX coming back a little bit, probably nothing. Oh my god, we had quite the drop there. CNPG. 112, 130. If you get lower, get lower. 112, 130, 18, maybe even 19. So we're looking to take a trade like that. 1.8 just happens to be the low here, so if you could get a little lower than 112, that would be better because you can move that stop down. CNTG. But if not, you know, it has a chance of working out. I would honestly like the perfect stop would be like 106, which means you should be aiming for like a 110 entry. But I don't know if you'll get that. That's the problem, right? The IVC is still dropping. ES is, or NQ. Yeah, it's doing its thing. Yeah, still range bound here. Not really. We're seeing a lot of buying pressure when we hit the bottom of this zone, and we're seeing a lot of selling pressure once we hit up above this 43.86 level. So it's kind of range bound right now. ACIU's bouncing. Yeah, CNTG's at 115 here. So if you got that 112 entry, you're probably looking at about 118 for profit. We'll see though. We'll see. Yeah, so see home sales exploding. Where did I catch it? I caught CNTG at 113. Home sales exploding just isn't a good thing. Like, you should not be buying a house right now. There's just no good reason to do that. Like, people who are like educated on what an asset and a liability is should know that right now a house is straight up just a liability. Like, if housing prices are inflated 40, 50, 60, like right here in BC, they're inflated like 130%. That's not sustainable. Like what's a word for a shit shack that's not swearing? A crappy house. Yeah, let's just say it. I mean, I said it anyway, but a crappy house is like 1.3 million. Yeah. So I mean, like, you're not getting a return on investment at that price. When the housing market pops, you're gonna go broke. You're gonna go bankrupt. Interest rates will shoot sky high because the risk on your house is way too much. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna wait. Gonna wait. Home sales are exploding right now, man. That's a good news. That's good news for us. Anybody who doesn't own a house or isn't buying a house right now, that's good. Because in like 6 months or a year or whenever the housing market pops, 40% of those people, they're going to go bankrupt. Those houses are going to go to the banks for auction, and we're going to buy them up for really cheap. And that's how generational wealth is made. Be greedy when people are fearful, and fearful when people are greedy. Doesn't just apply to the stock market. Good pullback spot. Let's take a look again at ENVX. Whoops. That was a good pullback spot down here. It actually came right down to that 1449. The problem, I mean, like, this isn't a problem for me because I'm playing with like a $600,000 account right now, but like this sort of move, you need to throw a lot of capital at it because you're gonna see like a one, maybe like a 1 to 3% move. I think my math could be off here. Let's take a look. So if we got in right on this line here, so let's just say 1450, and then we reached the top here at 1490. Yeah, 2.7% move from the bottom here to the top. So for me, it's not enough. I need like 5% minimum. I hate getting 3% wins. Or leverage it with options. If you could do that. That would be the other way to do it. Lots of capital or leverage. All right, well, ACIU's kind of coming back a little bit. We might see it back up there. CNTG's tapping our 118 price target there, so make sure you trim. CNTG, 118. So I'm glad we got this play in. I didn't think we were going to see another drop. I didn't quite get as low as I wanted to, especially considering we dropped all the way down to 108 and I missed it twice. But we got a decent entry. And we're probably looking for about 122 on the next one, and then you're probably looking at close to 130 for the third one. But besides that, guys, I think I'm going to let you go for the day. We're basically out of time, and I'm not seeing any other plays right now. Go over the trade tracker real quick. We made $17,295. That's 3.1% on the port, which is good. That's about where we want to be. 78% win rate. 7 wins, 1 loss today. What was the 1 loss? Oh, BDTX. The second BDTX was actually still green. That's nice. But yeah, we got a couple decent plays. That CNTG play was actually the best. I was kind of hoping this CNTG, wow, play is going to be just as good. And I thought this one was going to be just as good, but man, 6%. I thought we got more than that out of it. What was our, what did we get on that CNTG play? 113. Oh, to 120. I thought it went way high. It went to 125. I didn't trim. I thought I did. Anyways, not a big deal. We made our target for the day. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Take care, guys.